San Antonio Living. Take a look at your screen right now. You're seeing people who have changed their lives. They've transformed their body and their health, and they've done it with help from the Institute for Functional Health. And Dr. Jacob Torres is joining us this morning, along with Laura and Tino Benavides, who are patients of his, to talk about how they feel now after going through the program. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for coming.
Great to be on. Great to be on.
All right, so we always talk about personal responsibility, and you know, you have to want to be willing to change.
Right.
And the couple that you have with us this morning, they wanted to make that change. They weren't feeling good.
Right.
And I know that's something you hear from a lot of folks.
Yes, you know, we've been very fortunate, especially with the San Antonio Living viewers, to be able to duplicate a lot of results with a lot of different folks. And you know, and Tino and Laura are no different. You know, they heard about us through a very close friend of theirs.
Okay.
They were struggling with health issues, and in our first consult, I mean, I can tell some of the issues that they were struggling with, and of course, then it came down to the same thing where they needed to do their part, and
Right.
that's where everything came into play. And here's a picture of them before. Here's some pictures of them. You know, lovely couple, awesome folks, and we wanted to give them these memories back because they were starting to lose those a little bit.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's hard to hear. And I know a lot of folks have not only problems with their digestive system, but you speak a lot about the fog.
Right.
And I know, Laura, that was something that you were dealing with. You were not feeling well and you weren't remembering things.
Exactly.
Wow. To me, that's scary because, you know, I forget stuff all the time, but I just hope it'll go away. I don't know.
Right.
What were you dealing with?
I will just like do a conversation, and it was difficult. My mind was just blank.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what I was just thinking or talking about.
And what about you, Tino? What were some of the problems that you were dealing with?
Well, mine was the weight loss more than anything, excessive weight. I knew I had to do something. I was exhausted, tired, desire to do anything. And seeing Laura struggle even more with her digestive problems and memory loss and fatigueness, I figured, you know what, we need to do something. We need to definitely change this because, you know, we want to improve our lifestyle.
So when you did their testing and you looked at things, what were some of the things that you saw in their results? What did they need to fix?
Yes, you know, so this case was very different because we tell people all the time, if you already have labs, bring them with you so we can see what's going on. And that's basically, and I remember the very first consult, it was a notebook full of labs because they were searching for,
wow.
you know, they were looking for help.
Yeah.
They were looking for help. And, you know, and I remember Tino telling me, we already have all of this workup and we don't know what it means, and we know that we need to do something different. They had gone to numerous doctors before, and, you know, and kind of been left out there without the proper follow-up. So
Right.
the testing was already done. So we knew that we had some inflammatory issues. We knew we had some thyroid issues.
Okay.
We knew we had some blood sugar imbalances, and what we had to do was we had to basically follow up, clean them up, and get their system going again. And this is a great story here because he was more concerned about the weight, which he's been able to lose about, what, 42 pounds
42
now?
pounds.
Wow.
You know, she's down about 20 pounds, but really the symptoms were the big thing, you know, and I remember vividly, you know, Tino telling me, you know, my wife isn't really who I remember her being, you know, and we want to get that back, and that's why it's so rewarding for us.
It's so true. I mean, I can imagine, you know, you don't feel good. You go to the doctor, they do some blood work, and they don't have all the answers for you. And it's frustrating. And being in that situation where you see it, the husband, the partner sees that something's changing, that's devastating.
It certainly is. You know, it's very heartbreaking. You know, knowing that we're kind of left hanging at second base. Somebody's come in to bring us in. You know, and with the results and the testing and the follow-ups, phenomenal. I feel like I've rejuvenated, and my energy levels up, increased 50% better.
How about you, Laura?
I feel good.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Do you feel like you've turned a corner and kind of gotten a part of your life back?
Sure.
Yeah?
I sure do.
I just can imagine it. It's just, it scares me to think about that. And these are problems that you deal with all the time when folks come in. You look at their labs, you help them figure out what they're doing that's making them feel this way, and then take that out of their life and help them rejuvenate.
Right. You know, and I still remember, again, vividly their consultation as if it was yesterday. And I remember Tino telling me in the very first consult, I'm very busy and I don't know how this is going to work, because he is a very busy individual. You know, he travels quite a bit, and you know, we had to figure out a way on how this was going to be able to work for them. You know, and of course, you know, they have 2 kids, and you know, and it's so rewarding, the relationship that we've been able to build now. You know, I get an invitation to their kids' graduation, you know, their actual graduation, the graduation party, and it's just so rewarding, because I feel like I'm very fortunate as well to have the staff in place and the you know, the network that we have with other providers as well, so that we can get, because this is about them. This isn't about Dr. Torres. This isn't about other doctors. This is about them and them learning what they need to be doing, so that way they can get the results that they're looking for.
I'll tell you what, if this sounds familiar to you, the first 20 callers that set up a consultation are going to get the consultation for free, and Dr. Torres's book. It's called Why Do I Still Feel Sick, which is really what you were going through. So again, the first 20 callers will get that free consultation and the book. You can call the Institute for Functional Health. All of the numbers have been on your screen, and of course you can find out more when you check their website. They've got locations in San Antonio, downtown on the north side, and in New Braunfels as well. It's the Institute for Functional Health, ifunctionalhealth.com for more information. Well, coming up,